All right, guys, today I'm going to be working on a little solar setup project for Delinquent Scully. I'm going to take a portable solar panel, charge controller, battery. I got all these things from companies to check out, to test out. That's what I'm doing. I'm setting up this 100 amp hour 12 volt battery from Li Time, Li as in lithium time. This is a 30 amp MPPT charge controller, and that was also sent out, and we're going to use these in combination with my portable 200 watt solar panel down here to get it hooked up, charge the battery, and then either we're going to use it for running our Starlink router while that's out here, or a water pump. So yeah, we're going to hook all this together. Got to do some connections and get it hooked up, and we'll see if we can get some power. Like I said, the charge controller, battery, and solar panel were samples set out by companies to use. These two came from the same company. Like I said, Litime, Litime. There'll be links for those down in the video description. Affiliate links for these, and then also the portable 200 watt solar panel. I'll have them down there. Also, any of the connectors and wrenches and things I use, I'll put links down there. Appreciate it if you use those. They're affiliate links. I get a little commission when you click on them and do some shopping on Amazon. So thanks for that. So let's get started. Basically, I've already tested that the polarity is marked correctly on my solar panel. I got positive, negative. I realized, or I found that the positive has a male MP4 connector on it. I need to put a female on mine so it connects, and then I'll use the red wire to keep consistent with the positive being red. So get this MP4 connector on, and then or MC4 connector on, and then I'll do the negative wire, and we'll get rolling. So one thing you want to make sure you remember is to put the lock nut on the wire before you attach your connector. I'm gonna grab one of these female inserts. So nut connector, insert, thread that in there. We're gonna pinch the little wings there. I got a ratcheting crimper, has pre-sized. We're going to crimp down on that. Make sure my wings didn't get in the crimper. Pinch them a little bit so they get caught in. There we go. Ratchet that down, nice and secure. Pull on that, and then we're going to take the plastic end, we're going to slide it in, we're going to push it down until it clicks, make sure it doesn't come out, and then we can take our lock nut and thread it on there, and it'll make it a waterproof, solid connection. All right, there's our positive cable. I'm going to leave that. I'm just going to use the rest of that cable. We'll unspool it and put the end on it to connect it to the charge controller after I do the negative side here. Put that nut on there. You put that, if you don't put that on and you crimp this down on there, you won't be able to get it on after the fact. Actually, you can get this on. Once you click the piece on there, you won't be able to get that nut on there, and you'll have to cut it off and start again. And if you're curious how you check the polarity on the solar panel, if it is labeled, basically you can take your multimeter. You got your positive and your negative lead, one black, one red. You'll take the red, you'll put it in the connector that's labeled positive. You'll take the negative and put it in the connector that's labeled negative. And if you get a positive readout on your multimeter, that means they're correct. If you get negative voltage, basically they're backwards and they were labeled wrong, and you want to make note of that when you're making your connections. So I got these connected here. I'm going to unroll them to get to the other end. That will give me enough cable to put my panel wherever I want it. I did reserve some cable to go from the charge controller to the battery, and I'm using 10 gauge cable. I just got this 200 watt solar panel. There's never going to be anything big on that. We're not going to be going up to 30 amps on here like this could take. So let's see. I shouldn't need a heavy duty cable. So that's why I'm just messing around with this small project with the portable solar panel that I had laying around. I wanted to get this up and charging. Get this straightened out a little bit. The charge controller came with connector ends to crimp onto your cable. Just a flat connector. When I get these all done and hook it up, I'll walk through the whole system. Also come with mounting brackets and bolts and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, so basically we'll crimp these on and go from there. Left my wire strippers back at the camper, so you make do. that crimped on nice and good there. All right, we got our both ends of our solar panel extension cords, basically. Put lugs on either end of these and then strip off the other end, and we'll hook them directly to the battery. found some ring connectors, ring terminals down in the truck. Happen to have some sitting around. So on this 30 amp MPPT controller, we have 2 lugs for the solar panel in, positive, negative, battery out, positive and negative, and then a direct DC load if you want to go right direct from the solar panel to a load instead of charging the battery. So we will we'll get her hooked up here. We'll hook up the battery first. Positive, we got red. Put that terminal on there already. So like the way that's gonna sit. Tape these up before I put them on. I think they'll be touching. If not, actually, let me see. Another thing I didn't have was electrical tape with me. I'm going to just use this duct tape for now. I will get that. I'll get that fixed up after the fact. Let's keep those positive and negatives from touching there. A little close for my comfort, the way that those crimps went out. So we'll get them in here. And looks like we got 13 volts on our 13 volts on our battery. That's good. We got that hooked up properly. We're showing power there. And now we'll hook up the solar leads, plug them into the panel, and see if we get anything coming in. Again, we'll wrap that up. Red to the positive, black to the negative. This charge controller also comes with a temperature monitor. Just plugs into the bottom here. Got a little sun here. We'll lay this panel straight out in the sun over there. And we got solar panel in. Charging our battery. I'll have to go through the settings on this, but man, we look like we're charging this battery up using our portable solar panel there. I'll have to go through the instructions, get all the settings, figure out all the different options on the menus, but sure is working the way it is. So if you're looking for an affordable charge controller, battery, and portable panel setup, definitely scroll down into the video description, find those Amazon links, and click away. I appreciate that. It gives me a little kickback commission when you buy anything, even if you're not buying this type of stuff. Anything you buy in that shopping trip, as long as you click that link, I'll get a little credit for. So I appreciate that. Thanks for watching the video. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe, follow along, and you'll be seeing a bunch more projects like this.